Adrien the Problem Broner versus Ricardo Mayorga, going out to Terrell C. Let's get into it. Let's say this fight takes place at welterweight. And I know what everyone is thinking. Mayorga smashes Broner, he kills Broner. Maybe. But the way I see it, the fight isn't as simple as that. Because for all of Broner's lackadaisical behavior, Broner can fight, and he is dangerous, and he does have power at welterweight, and he proved it by dropping Sean Porter with a left hook. I think the problem with Broner is he just couldn't get out of his own way. He just couldn't. But Broner could have been a phenomenon. If he gets focused now, he could still have a great career. But if Broner does everything right in this fight, it's a mythical matchup. If he did everything right in this fight against Mayorga, then he could have a good chance at an upset. Because if Corey Spinks beat Mayorga, and Corey Spinks didn't have great power at welterweight, then certainly Adrien Broner has a chance, right? And of course, we have to go back to the Marcos Maidana blueprint. In Mayorga, he has a similar style to Maidana. The bullying, the pressure, the power punches, the awkwardness, and just the plain nastiness. Like Maidana, Mayorga was a nasty fighter, probably nastier than Maidana. Now, I will say that Adrien Broner is definitely the better fighter than Mayorga in terms of skills and overall ability. In terms of jab, the way he throws his punches. And we know that he's economical with his punches, too economical, and which has been his downfall thus far. But if Broner could connect, he could have a shot at beating Mayorga. But we know that chin of Mayorga. We know that iron chin of Mayorga. So Adrien Broner would definitely have his hands full. He definitely would. Ricardo Mayorga, he's been competitive against the top guys from Vernon Forrest, beat Vernon Forrest twice. He was competitive in those fights against Mosley, very competitive against Trinidad, even dropping him early in the fight, taking Trinidad's best punches early on. So the intimidation factor for Ricardo Mayorga would definitely be there. So Ricardo Mayorga would come at Broner. He would try to bully Broner and try to steamroll him. And we know that Broner doesn't like to get hit. I don't know of any fighter that loves to get hit, but Broner just isn't taking those type of chances. And Broner has a hard time letting his hands go. Just imagine if he was in there against the big wild punching Mayorga. So to me, the fight isn't simple, but it is simple at the same time. If Broner truly maximized his skills, if he believed in himself a little more, and instead of trying to fake us out with the bravado, Broner could have truly been phenomenal. Great Philly shell defense, great shoulder roll, great speed, great counter puncher, and Broner has a great check left hook. We caught Pacquiao with it a couple of times. But Broner lost a lot of fights he shouldn't have lost. Most of the fights Broner lost, he should have won. So if Broner maximized his potential, he'd be undefeated today, in my opinion. I'll get trolls coming at me. It's just my opinion, So the factors going into this fight, is just heart, courage, and just the will to win. So although Broner is a more skilled fighter than Mayorga, I just don't see Broner getting any respect from Mayorga. I also don't see Broner getting stopped or knocked out in this fight. Broner keeps his hands at home, but Broner knows how to survive. He really does know how to survive. He would have some moments in this fight. He really would, but I just think Mayorga would be too much. I see Mayorga getting inside of Broner's head. I might see Mayorga backing him up throwing those wild shots, having Broner against the ropes a lot in this fight. And now I see Mayorga getting careless, getting overzealous, and possibly running into something big. But I think Mayorga's chin would hold up in this fight. It really would. So I see this fight in similar fashion to Broner's fight with Maidana. This is Broner versus Maidana all over again, in my opinion. So I just think Mayorga overwhelms him for a majority decision. Majority decision from Ricardo Mayorga. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. If you like the channel, please share, promote, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it.